everyone, welcome to New Yorker's Reaction. So we are in the finale now. Okay, with final minutes left. Ready?
Do it.
Alright. What's going on? Oh.
Oh, has he got his guys in there?
Yeah.
इससे पहले एक अपनी आखिरी डिमांड सामने रखनी है। एक और डिमांड?
इस बार डिमांड किसी सिस्टम से नहीं है।
इस बार डिमांड सीधा लोगों से है।
आप सबसे है।
मैं विक्रम राठौर नहीं हूँ। तुम्हें कौन नहीं पता नहीं। माँ को किया वो वादा हो या अधूरा एक इरादा हो। गलत किया सही पता नहीं। मेरे बाबा को देशद्रोही ठहराया, उनका नाम लेके ये बीड़ा उठाया, सच के लिए झूठा चेहरा अपनाया। मैं अच्छा हूं या बुरा हूं, पुण्य हूं या पाप हूं, ये खुद से पूछना, क्योंकि मैं भी पाप हूं। ये छोटी सी आदत होगी जो आप हर जगह करते हैं। सामान हर चीज के लिए, आटा, दाल, चावल, तेल, साबुन खरीदते वक्त कितनी उंगली करते हो आप? ये साबुन झाग तो अच्छी देगा ना। मोटरसाइकिल लेते वक्त भाई इसकी माइलेज तो ठीक है ना, इसकी आफ्टर सेल सर्विस अच्छी है। छोटा सा पेन खरीदते वक्त कितने किस्सा पिटी करते हो। हर चीज के लिए सवाल करते हो सिवाय एक चीज के, अपनी सरकार चुनते वक्त 5 घंटे चलने वाली मस्कीटो कॉइल के लिए कितने सवाल करते हैं। इसमें धुआं तो नहीं आएगा, ये बदबू तो नहीं देगी, इससे मच्छर तो मारेगा। 5 साल तक अपनी सरकार चुनते वक्त एक सवाल नहीं करता, कुछ नहीं पूछता। मेरी डिमांड है ये जो आपसे वोट मांगने आए आप उससे सवाल पूछो। कुछ उससे कि अगले 5 साल तक तुम मेरे लिए क्या करोगे। 5 साल तक तुम मेरे देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए क्या करोगे, कुछ मुझसे। जिस उंगली का आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं उस उंगली के जरिए सवाल करो, क्योंकि अगर आप ऐसा करोगे तो देश की हेल्थ सर्विस सिस्टम को सुधारने के लिए, गरीब किसानों की मदद के लिए कोई विक्रम राठौर या आजाद की जरूरत नहीं होगी, क्योंकि आपकी उंगली ही काफी। थोड़ा सा अपनी इस उंगली पर विश्वास करो। हाँ माधवन साहब, मैं सारी ईवीएम मशीन बाहर भेजा हूँ। हर 10 मिनट में कंटेनर आपके पास पहुंच जाएगा।
मुझे माफ कर देना आजाद। Santa has come for you.
मेरा भाई को मारा। देख, कहाँ मेरा पैसा? पैसा किसी का है, बात किसी और को रहा है। क्या लगता है तेरे को? तेरे को दर्द नहीं होता है? तुझे होता है? हाँ, होता है। तेरे को होगा। अरे नहीं। बाबा, बाबा बोल ले बाबा। बाबा पैसा कहाँ है बाबा? बेटा पापा को नहीं जानता, वो सुना था। बाप बेटे को नहीं पहचानता है, ऐसा कैसे? तेरे पापा को मैंने कैसे मारा तूने नहीं देखा था ना? अभी देखा था, खास तेरे लिए।
Oh, he's gonna get his memory back now. Remember, because
Yes.
that's.
Let's count. Huh? 1, 2, 3. अच्छा। तेरे हाथों लिखा ही नहीं है।
देखते हैं क्या लिखा मेरे हाथ में।
के हाथ लगाने से पहले आपसे बात
Whoa.
My son.
He had hug himself.
Yeah, right.
वाह क्या सीन ए भाई अभी ये लोग गाना शुरू कर रहे हैं खत्म करो
Here we go. Wow. Oh.
Rocky Handsome, remember?
Yeah, what the? Bro, he's fighting them off with a knife in his mouth, and there you go. Wow.
Nice shot.
Oh. Where did you get this bazooka from? Oh, the girl had the bazooka earlier, remember?
Yeah.
Rock bottom just then.
Yeah. Oh, that's must be the big guy. Remember that? Yeah, one of his soldiers. I know though, there's a film.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
what are they gonna do with this guy?
what do you do with the Big Show?
बाबा अब क्या करें तू थोड़ी और मार खा ओके मैं ये लेके आता हूँ ओके बाबा आइए
Oh.
गले में बस के फंदा मेरी आंखें निकल कर बाहर आ गई तेरी जीभ बदला लेने के चक्कर में पागल मत बनो Let's make a deal Let's make a deal Rathore
He wants it. No idea.
No deal
Rathore, let's make a deal
Rathore girls
let's make a deal Rathore 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 Rathore
Oh.
फिक्र मत करो अब तुम्हें अच्छी नींद आएगी
I love you
लव यू मित्रा
Oh.
सबूत दिया आपको आपने क्या किया उसका कब तक मिस्टर नायक बताइए
I'm on it
5 months later.
A few months
A
later.
few months later. Oh, there's a song sequence. Making a pizza? Oh. Oh, there's. They're gonna gang up. Oh, they were together, and he was the master. He was.
Oh, he was the mastermind.
Yeah, I mean, they ganged up together.
Yeah.
I mean, they teamed up on this operation.
तुम्हारा अगला मिशन स्विस बैंक कमिंग तुम जाओ फैक्ट्री वालों को पैसे पहुंच चुके ओके
Oh. Oh, so everyone. Alrighty. I bet some of that happened to us, no?
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. So now that we've seen the whole film, I'm gonna let you gather your line of thought, like in regards to what did you feel about the whole movie, production, acting, and yeah. So I'll let you take it from here. In
So
regards to
that's the first
ever Bollywood.
Bollywood film I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was let's put it this way, it was a lot better than I expected.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I really liked it. There was so many moving parts in it. It's a long movie. I'm not used to watching
Right.
long movies like this.
Sure.
But the acting, I mean, so I love SRK. It was the first time I got to see him actually act in a film, and he
Right,
was
right.
doing two different parts.
Yeah.
And I think that his brilliance is to the point that I didn't even feel like it was him both. I felt like there were two different parts.
Right.
So like it's not like I sat there and looked at it and went, oh, that's SRK playing both parts.
Right,
I
right.
completely had them as different people.
Sure.
And that's brilliant to me as far as acting goes. I love the plot. I love how they tied everything back together.
Yeah.
All the pieces came back together. It kind of made me think a little bit like, and again, it's the only movie I've seen, the only Bollywood film I've seen, but I love how like it's kind of like The Godfather 2, like where they tell you the whole story and then they go back in time.
Right. Oh,
That's the only piece of it. Like they tell the whole story and then they go
a
backwards
little bit. Yeah.
to tell you how Vikram,
The mastermind.
how he got to that point. Like so it starts it off and then it takes you into the future and then you go back again to figure out how everything came together. So I thought it was brilliantly done. I've seen a lot of teasers and a lot of these things where like it seems overdone. Like I agree with you. You said it a bunch of times during the film. I think the action scenes were really good.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of them. I mean, I think it was a little far fetched with that thing with the trucks and the bikes, but you get it.
Right,
You're gonna
right.
have action like that.
Right.
But for the most part, most of the action scenes were done really well, where it actually was very believable, and the coordination of everything, how everything came together, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was a lot better than I thought. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. So here's so I haven't seen. I barely see films in general. I mean, not that, this is my, one of the very few, because I watch cinema from the 80s, 90s, so I watch movies here and there, and now that this was supposed to be on the top of my list in regards to must-see films, I will be honest, I thought the movie was really good. Here's now, the criticisms in regards to when people have, when we had Gwen on, when she was these type of films, when I saw Avengers with Carl, I had mixed opinions in regards to the action scene, but then it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek in all of the films anyway. It happened here also with the tongue-in-cheek, but the whole, the movie spectacle was the action, enjoy it, not try to see how you're trying to, how did that happen, no, this is, if you spent $15 for a film, you got your money's worth.
Oh, without a doubt.
It's not like a boring film. It had.
I don't think the teasers do it. I don't think the teasers or the trailers do it justice.
Yeah, I
Because
actually
they're putting a lot of different pieces together, and sometimes it looks funny because it doesn't make sense. But then when you see the whole movie,
it all comes
it
together.
all comes together.
No, I actually like only one teaser. The first day when we started a reaction channel and we saw Let's Make a Deal. Remember that trailer?
Yeah, well, yeah, we saw. Yeah, I remember that.
That was that one trailer that I saw that made me want to watch
the
this film.
movie. Yeah, I agree.
And that was one of the favorite trailers that we have
that's
ever
one of my
reacted
favorite,
to. Yeah, so I liked it too. Now the acting spectacular. Of course, SRK is playing two characters in this.
Yes.
It's him. And he did it brilliantly. Of course, I like the father part of him better.
Yeah.
You know, a little nutty, but a little calm and a little crazy, but
Yeah.
at the same time more like under control. Acting wise, both were great. And also a special shout out to the bad guy.
Oh, I thought he was great.
He is phenomenal.
Khalid was whoever that actor was, an amazing job.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, all the actresses, they did their parts really well.
Yeah,
The
great
small
job,
characters they did. You know, and then when I saw him, I just think that now that I've seen this film, I don't think anyone else could have played the bad guy's character except for him.
That guy was awesome.
Because I've seen a lot of Indian films, like, you know, even from the back in the day. I don't know how it is now, but I don't think these two look tailor-made for each other in regards to the scene.
Perfect.
My only criticism now that the film is actually 2 hours and 50 minutes, I easily think I mean, you know, I could see, like, you know, because we are so used to, like, in this generation, we're not used to seeing an extended movie.
Yeah, it's just like an hour
version.
40, hour 45.
I really do feel that they could have easily edited 25 minutes of the film.
Probably.
Yeah, that's, in parts of it, I felt like it was a drag.
Yes.
In the parts of it, but then an amazing action scene happens and then it has me on the edge of my seat, like, basically. I mean, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm losing a little bit of focus, and then 2 minutes later, it's back to a great action scene. So overall, I like the film. You know, definitely, if I went to a movie cinema to watch this film, I got my money's worth.
Oh, whatever.
I'm not gonna go out there and complain why this happened or why that happened. No, the action scenes were great. I thought the action, also besides the acting, was phenomenally done, and it's amazing to me how Bollywood has progressed in action so much, because I'm not used to seeing this from the 80s, 90s, or whatever. But this was brilliantly done. I would rate it a 4.1 out of 5.
I'd give it like a 4.6.
4.6.
But
Okay.
I think, again, the action and the special effects were really, really good.
Yeah.
They were not overdone.
Yeah.
Like I said, the one seems a little much with the bikes and the thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's nitpicking.
Yeah.
It was still a great. Listen, all the movies, like even in America, have that. They all have that element of like
I
a
saw.
little bit over the top. So that was fun, but that was really the only one. All the other ones, yeah, they do sick moves and stuff, but it wasn't like.
I mean, you see Spider-Man, you see that.
Yeah, you see stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
So no, I thought it was really
you
well
can't be
done.
nitpicking there. Yeah.
It was
so,
really well done. You know what's interesting too? Like SRK, if you think about it, SRK played 3 parts in that movie. He played Azad. He played the younger Vikram.
Yeah.
And that character is completely different from the crazy older guy, because the crazy older guy didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
So that guy was somebody that for years had no clue who he was, and he was a completely different character. And then you see when he snaps back into the father again, he's really playing 3 different characters there.
Yeah, he played and he displayed his emotions through his eyes in few of the scenes really well too. The girl, the actress also was really, she did her part well. You know, I liked her. But I mean, you know, to me, SRK and the bad guy, I mean, I'm not going to say SRK was the best. I think they both were as good as each other.
I think they were
That's
great.
my opinion. I
agree.
cannot say SRK was the best part of the film. I think him and the villain, I want to do research on
Khalid
him,
and him together,
are the best parts of
great
this film.
dance partners together. They really made that the scenes happen.
Yeah.
Especially going all the way when they were on the plane,
Yes.
all the way from the first time they dealt with each other, all the way up to the end.
It's if they are able to convince you, both of these actors, they did their part,
Yes.
and that's what makes this film an amazing film to watch. In the movie theaters, I could only imagine the whistle blowing in India. Of course, that happens quite a bit. So I can only imagine
Is
the
it a
action.
whistle blowing?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Is that
Like,
booing?
No, whistle blowing is what I'm saying. Like you know, whistling, like
Getting excited.
you're getting excited.
Oh,
Like you know,
okay,
when we hit a
that's-
home run, like you know, in the Yankee
Oh, so
Stadium,
that's
like,
normal? Like when
yeah,
you're.
it's very normal in India. Like you know, when an actor makes a scene, Salman Khan, you've seen how dynamic he is.
Everybody gets excited, so
Like,
whistling?
he also, yeah, like
Oh,
it's
it's
one of those
interesting, I know that.
impactful, like it was one of those films, and
Yeah.
because I've seen 2 Indian films in India, and the experience was entirely different.
Oh,
from
really?
American, yeah. But we'll talk about that later. Besides that, we liked what we saw, and thank you so much for
Yeah,
our
thanks,
first ever
it's
movie
awesome.
recommendation. And you know, but I can't, you know, speak enough of the acting performances and the action scenes. SRK, the bad guy, and the action scenes were phenomenal, and the small actors did their part really well. But thank you so much for
Yeah, thanks.
recommending this movie. Alrighty.